It's time for BOI Weekly. Thank you so much for joining us on the program, powered by the Bank of Industry, Nigeria's foremost and dependable development finance institution. A warm welcome to the program. I am Kumbi Aboluade. BOI continues to wax stronger in its mandate, which is to transform Nigeria's industrial sector by providing financial and advisory support to micro, small, medium and large enterprises in the country who are looking to establish, expand, diversify, modernize or rehabilitate their businesses. One of such enterprises is Olokun Pisces Ltd. Let's take you to Lagos, Southwest Nigeria to see how BOI's financial support to the company is boosting operations and providing employment opportunities.
Olokun Pisces Ltd, a seafood company under the Bonali Group, was incorporated in Nigeria in June 1995. Its main business area is in trawling for shrimps and fish for export and domestic markets.
The idea behind is to catch wild fish directly from the sea. Mr. Guy the Pap, the owner of Olokun Pisces Ltd, he started with small 1-2 ships and today has like a fleet of 34 vessels doing business since last 20 years in Nigeria. Today, Olokun Pisces Ltd is catering the foreign market through its export, the local market through selling fish to local fishermen, and also to a few retail outlets and local hotels.
Aside the actual fishing activities at sea, the company has a processing division that receives all the seafood from the vessel, processes and packages the product into different shapes and sizes under strict hygiene and control standards. These products are stored in computerized cold storage facilities to enhance the quality.
Processing plant. We have vessels at the sea that go get this product from the high sea. They bring them, they get to the jetty, and from the jetty it is transferred into our reefer truck. The truck brings them from the jetty to the head office, and they are immediately transferred into the cold room. So depending on demand of the customers, we bring out this item. For example, you can see we are doing black tiger. So the black tiger is brought out from the cold room. They are defrosted. After defrosting, they are treated. You can see it is the tiger is treated in 10 ppm of sodium metabisulfite. After that, they are beheaded. From the beheading, they are sorted. Sorry, this is the sorting. So they are sorted. After sorting, they are graded into different grades where you see they are using the scales to get the different weights. And those weights determine either they fall into medium, large, or extra large. After that, they are finger laid into the packets. From the packet, they are put into trays. Then they are taken into the plate freezer, and they are frozen. They are kept there for like 3 hours. It's frozen for 3 hours, and it gets up to -30. But normally, the normal temperature it is maintained is -21. So when the products are brought down from the plate freezer, they are packed into cartons, and a carton contains 9 packets, and a pack is 2 kilos. So 2 by 9 is 18 kilos. Then they are immediately taken into the cold storage, which is the cold room, and the cold room maintains the temperature in which the plate freezer have achieved.
To boost its operations, the management of Olokun Pisces Ltd approached the Bank of Industry for financial intervention.
Looking at the margins that we do, We were looking out for options, and we came across Bank of Industry through news channels, through internet, and that's how we started our process with Bank of Industry. The process is pretty transparent, very clear. We started the process, let's say Q4 of 2023. We presented all the documentation. Everything was approved by Q1 of 2024. But between the approval and the disbursement, usually I have heard, from my experience, is 6 months. So that is what we have also taken. So within 6 months, we got the disbursement also. But it is seamless. There are clear guidelines what is to be given, what documents are required, what are the different regulations we have to follow to be eligible to get the BOI funds.
With the loan from the Bank of Industry, the company expanded its productions, and this in turn has created job opportunities.
This BOI facility we have taken for the two new vessels that we have purchased, Olokun 15 and Olokun 16. I would like to express my gratitude towards BOI for sanctioning the loan. It directly affects 26 people getting employed on the two vessels. One vessel requires 13 people on board. Secondly, the production of these two vessels are good, better as compared to the old vessels that we have, because they are new, they are efficient, fuel consumption is lower, it brings more production, so meaning we will give more employment. So Olokun Pisces Limited, as I mentioned, has 23 vessels. So direct employment 23 into 13, 280 something employees on the vessel itself. Then we have onshore people, around 90 people working directly. We have contract workers, so the loaders and unloaders. We have around, we need minimum 15 people per vessel. So 34 vessels into 15, that goes around the clock. We have 80 contract female workers in our processing plant. So that goes around the clock because it works 365 days a year. We also have, from time to time, we have drivers, we have 350 people are being employed by Olokun Pisces Limited on a year-on-year basis. And we would like to increase this by moving from some contract people to our payroll, and then increase our processing plant capacity, and it can go up to 450 employees and contract workers in coming years.
With decades of experience in Nigeria's fishing industry, Olokun Pisces Ltd remains optimistic about the future.
We have a strong team, a technical team who takes care of our fleet. We have a strong sales team who takes care of our sales. We have a strong, let's say, administrative team. Our MD has, let's say, vast experience in fishing. His major experience is only in fishing. So he is, from time to time, we are also trying to see how we can expand, how we can diversify and grow, not only in fishing, but also maybe trading in future. So that's what we see. In coming 5 years, we want to focus on fishing because there is still, growing demand. We see a slowdown in consumption worldwide because of different geopolitical situations that is going on. But we feel it will come to a halt, and the consumption, the demand, everything will come back to normalcy.
For over over 6 decades, Bank of Industry has been here, driving Nigeria's industrial development through financial and business support services to micro enterprises, small and medium enterprises, and large enterprises across Nigeria. Leveraging on strategic partnerships, we provide equipment financing, working capital, and support to enterprises in key sectors of Nigeria's economy, including youth and women-led enterprises. Whatever your business needs, starting up, expansion, diversification, modernization, or rehabilitation, we'll be here, always to support you. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
The disbursement of the federal government's 200 billion naira presidential grant and loan scheme is still ongoing. Here is the outcome of the town hall meeting of stakeholders in Oyo State.
The sensitization train on the 200 billion naira presidential grant and loan scheme made a stop in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. The stakeholder engagement has in attendance various levels of entrepreneurs, including representatives of traders and artisans under 12 clusters of trade unions across the 33 local government areas of the state. They are here to know more about the federal government's intervention fund, which is being administered by the Bank of Industry on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria. Representing the MD-CEO of BOI, Dr. Olokun, the bank's regional manager, Southwest, reiterates the importance of the micro, small and medium enterprises as the engine room of Nigeria's economy.
Here in Oyo State, we see firsthand how MSMEs bring life to the local economy. They create jobs, provide livelihood, and drive innovation. Nationally, MSMEs account for 96% of all businesses, 84% of employment, and nearly half of our GDP. But they continue to face real challenges, from access to finance to the cost of doing business. This is what the 200 billion intervention seeks to address. So far, we have disbursed over 107 billion to almost 900,000 beneficiaries across the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. Out of these, over 20,000 beneficiaries, valued at over 2 billion, are from Oyo State. Let me use this time to call on all stakeholders, MSME owners, community leaders, youth groups, women associations, and local government authorities to be active advocates. This program belongs to all of us. It is not just a grant or a loan. It is a catalyst for jobs, innovation, and shared prosperity.
It's indeed an opportunity for members of the audience to learn more on some of the things they need to do to prepare them towards qualifying for the funds.
I'm here to tell you about the registration procedures for micro, small, and medium enterprise. For you to register your product, you must have a space where you'll be using for your production. We have micro, we have small, and we have medium enterprises for under MSME. A minimum of 1 to 5 products can be registered by a micro scale company, so after which you'll be migrated to small scale. Also, when you have a staff strength of between 9 and 50, that is regarded as small. So when you've reached that stage, you now migrate to medium again. Part of which, what is required also is the the technical know-how of the production person. The person in charge must know about what he or she is producing. A minimum of OND is required for the production manager. Another thing you need is to go online and go to our website to register this product. Registration platform is on registration.nafdac.gov.ng.
The event also afforded the participants the opportunity to further interact with the officials of the Bank of Industry and other partners. Some beneficiaries of the presidential grant used the platform to disabuse the minds of those who may have doubts on the authenticity of government's intervention.
Mo jẹ́ ọ̀kan lára àwọn tó benefit ní 50,000 naira federal government grant. So online ni mo ti apply. Mi ò mọ anybody. Mo apply, I saw the link online and I applied for it.
Mo wà lára àwọn tó benefit 50,000 grant. Through SMIDAM lèmi fi jàǹfààní ẹ̀. Ọ̀nà tí mo dẹ̀ fi jàǹfààní ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní gbàtí mo ní register company limited liability o. So èèyàn kan wá jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé mo lè lọ sí SMIDAM ní Samanda. The registration is so easy. Tó bá ti débi lọ́bẹ̀ owó yẹn ti wà nínú àkáǹtì yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Wema Bank.
The federal government and the Bank of Industry look forward to more qualified Nigerians applying to be a part of the 200 billion naira presidential grant scheme, MSME Intervention Fund, and the Manufacturing Sector Fund.
And finally on the program, the Bank of Industry hosted its business development service providers in Abuja to strengthen their collaboration in order to get more MSMEs closer to funding their enterprises.
It's the turn of the business development service providers working with the Bank of Industry in the northern region to hold an interactive session with the senior officials of the bank with the aim of spreading the bank's reach into the nooks and crannies of Nigeria to expand micro, small and medium enterprises. The business development service providers are business owners who interface with prospective customers and present them to BOI for funding.
So over the next few years, we are expected to work together using your expertise and strategic collaboration to build a stronger and a more dynamic ecosystem that empowers MSMEs and large enterprises. This strategy will serve as a roadmap to help adapt to evolving market trends and ensure that businesses, both small and large, have the required and necessary support they need to strive. Your insights, dedication, and expertise will be instrumental in making these strategic plans a success. We have 18 initiatives, and Initiative 9 speaks to how the bank wants to leverage on BDSPs to reach more MSMEs and make more impact. So we seek collaboration with states, BDSPs, regional BDSPs, and national BDSPs in order to promote MSMEs as the backbone of industrialization.
The BDSP's responsibility, number one, is to bring new customers. Then when you bring the customers, you help them package their applications. You support them in collecting all their documents, and after that you help them with the processing of their approvals. You are also tasked on post-loan approval and post-disbursement services.
Over the past years, our BDSPs have not only helped us reach new markets and sectors, but have been pivotal in identifying and nurturing countless opportunities for growth and development of the MSME space in Nigeria. This we appreciate you very, very much. Through your tireless efforts, we have seen remarkable progress in expanding our support to micro, small, medium-sized enterprise MSMEs across the country. These businesses, which are the backbone of our economy, have greatly benefited from your guidance and expertise.
For the management of the Bank of Industry, the micro, small and medium enterprises remain at the center of the bank's partnership with the BDSPs.
We can't be everywhere. That's the honest truth. The number of staff we have cannot satisfy what we want as an institution. And that is the reason why we must continue to partner with the BDSPs. And the BDSPs are special species in the sense that they understand our business and they understand the needs of the entrepreneurs. It makes it easier for them to blend the two, guide the entrepreneurs and bring them to BOI so that together we can make sure they succeed. Yes, I've seen the amount we paid last year, 371 million, is not enough. We are ready to do more.
During the interactive session, the business development service providers give suggestions on how to deepen their partnership. Some BDSPs speak on their experience working with BOI.
We've been helping businesses to access this financing. It helps them expand, which in turn helps them hire more staff. So at least we've been able to open that door for employment creation. So we've been able to do that as a service to society. You help create new employment opportunities. You help the economy grow. So I think that's how, in one way, in many, we've been able to help.
BOI has caught the edge to understand that the bank has to come to the business because people have struggled to understand how this process of obtaining loan, for instance, and they see as an humongous process. So BOI has come in to demystify under the leadership of the new MD, Dr. Olashukwu Olusi. You can see the trajectory of where he wants the bank to be.
This is the second and final interactive session with the BDSPs, with the first held in Lagos. At the end of this interactive session, these business development service providers are leaving with more knowledge and ready to make their business bigger and even better.
BOI will continue to facilitate sustainable industrial development and growth across various sectors of the economy. As an entrepreneur, you can benefit from any of BOI's financial products. For more information, do log on to www.boi.ng or any of the bank's social media handles. You can also simply walk into any of BOI offices nationwide. Thank you for your time on BOI Weekly. I'll see you again, same time next week. I am Kumbi Aboluade. Bye for now.